Boxing King Media. We're with Mr. Leonard Ellerbe. How are you, sir?
Great, feeling good. Couple days away for seeing the most exciting fighter in the entire sport, taking on Isak Pitbull Cruz. We're here at the Wild Card Gym. Obviously, he worked out earlier. Just really excited. It's going to be a great fight.
I'm going to have to ask you, normally we're used to seeing you dressed up in slick suits. You're coming in a mini-team hoodie.
I dress down too.
Yeah. What are you expecting to see from Gervonta Davis come Sunday night?
I expect to see another explosive performance. You know, we're out here going to be fighting at Staples Center in LA. This is what the fans come to see him, you know, put on an electrifying performance. Again, but Cruz, I think, is really going to push him. He's really going to push him.
Was there any chance of trying to recover the Rolly fight? You know, when there was rumours of it potentially, you know, not happening. Did you guys try to make it happen?
Out of our control. You know, it's a legal issue. So those things are out of your control. You know, he just has to stay focused on what he's got to do, stay in the gym, and, you know.
Potentially, if things go your way, is that a fight you might look to revisit down the line?
I don't want to talk about anything other than Isak Cruz. You know, because again, he's a very, very tough competitor. Again, he's looking to come here and knock Tank off his throne, and you got to respect that.
There's been a lot of upsets in boxing recently,
yes,
all around the world.
Yes.
Are you guys worried this potentially could happen again Sunday night?
Yeah, it's a very dangerous fight, and we were well aware of it when we made it. And but this is what it's about. You know, the haters out there will say that, but again, Cruz is the guy that he's ranked across the board in every organization. He's number 2 in the IBF. And guess who was number 1? Kambosos. Okay, so it tells you everything you need to know that, you know, being an underdog coming in a fight, you still got to fight the fight. And anything can happen in this sport.
We've seen recently Teofimo Lopez. I'm going to bring that up because obviously he brought up Kambosos jumping across the zone, losing his titles. Is there any chance of Gervonta Davis down the line again, potentially going to on a different network to win belts, fight, you know, other names, etc.?
We don't fight on different networks. Okay. Something we don't do. Okay.
Is it up for negotiation? Like, for example, I know Eddie Hearn's mentioned in the past where if you're willing to put the money up, he'll send his fighters across your town.
Okay. Next question.
Okay, thank you. With regards to Gervonta Sunday night, it's obviously happening on a Sunday. Is there any particular reason why it's on a Sunday, not a Saturday night?
Well, because again, we're consistently trying to find ways to think outside the box, and I think that you know, it worked. Floyd Mayweather did it back in June when he fought Logan Paul. You know, again, what we've had a lot of success with in this boxing industry is doing things outside of the box. Why not fight on a Sunday night?
True say, as a British boxing fan myself, we loved it when Gervonta came to the UK. It was a 4-5 round stint.
Ooh, that was nice.
Is there any hope of us seeing Gervonta again? Because the fans love him back there.
Most definitely. Shout out to my guy Frank Warren. You know, he did a phenomenal job of taking care of us when we went over there. We would really love to go back over there. And we've had some discussions, we mean internally with our internal team, about finding a way to make that happen.
People refer to Gervonta as potentially the next Mike Tyson. You know, they describe him as the baddest man on the planet. Is Gervonta potentially the next baddest man on the planet?
No, Gervonta Davis is Gervonta Davis. Mike Tyson was a great fighter, had a phenomenal career, and he did his thing. I see why there are comparisons because of the fighting style, but Gervonta Davis is Gervonta Davis, with all due respect.
I've got to ask you, Leonard, before I let you go, you guys manage a lot of upcoming fighters. I follow your Instagram. Is there any particular fighter that you're going to tell the UK fans to keep an eye out for in the next 12 months?
We got a lot. Got a lot
Give
of.
me a couple.
Yeah, we got.
You don't want to forget anyone, do you?
Yeah, I don't. I got so many fighters.
Give me one.
Yeah, I don't want to give you just one. We got a lot. We got a lot, and we got a few that's fighting on this card Sunday night.
What are the future plans for Mayweather Promotions? You know, with regards to putting shows on? Are they going to be happening all around the world, or potentially sticking to the US?
Yeah, well, we're consistently, obviously, the pandemic has really slowed a lot of things down, and we've been more on the taking precautionary measures as opposed to just, jumping out there just doing things because the health and the safety of the fighters and the fans, for that matter, is paramount. So, again, with some of the smaller shows, we get ready to pick that back up in 22. We were doing shows, every other month, local shows, building our talent, and we'll get back to doing those kind of things in 2022.
Last question on Amir Khan, Kell Brooks recently been announced. What's your thoughts on that fight?
Good fight. I like both guys. Both guys are very nice guys, and I like them both, and I hope they have a great fight. I'll be watching.
Okay. What suit are we going to see Leonard Ellerbe in on Sunday night?
Tune in.
Thank you, Leonard.
All right.